The other main reason that I'm not a preterist is that I think it's an easy way of avoiding the issue of the end times, avoiding all these complexities. I know there's so many complicated viewpoints about pre-trib, post-trib, mid-trib, or amillennial, post-millennial, premillennial, and the end times can be kind of confusing. It's certainly controversial. And so I think one easy way to deal with this is just to adopt the preterist viewpoint. It's all been done. Don't worry about all that stuff. Just move forward with your life. And yes, Jesus will come back and everything will be great, and that's all I need to know. But I do not believe that. I do not subscribe to that point of view. There's too many specific things. One I love to point to is when it talks about Jesus will set foot on the Mount of Olives, and the Mount of Olives will split into two, and the Jewish people who are under oppression from the Antichrist will run into that opening that Jesus himself will make when he stands on the earth. And that is a literal prophecy. It will happen. It has not happened yet. I have been to Israel. I have seen the Mount of Olives. It is not split in two. There's no historical moment anyone can point to say that was fulfilled when this happened. And I'm not a fan of the level of spiritual gymnastics that sometimes have to be done to try to prove that all those things are all past and they're done. So, like I talked about, many of the things may have had a partial fulfillment. There may be aspects that were accomplished, but they're going to be accomplished again. God is multifaceted. He is way more complex. He's greater and higher than us. So we as humans read it like, well, there was a prophecy, it was fulfilled, it's over. And God's like, oh, no. It's going to have another fulfillment, maybe on a greater level. A lot of things that happen in the Bible were first fulfilled in kind of a localized place. The whole Old Testament or Hebrew Bible is focused simply on the Middle East, simply on the nation of Israel, and on one people, one nation, and one direct area. What we have in the New Testament is the gospel begins to spread to the wider ancient world, and then Jesus says it's going to go to the whole earth, every tribe, tongue, and nation before I come back. And so in the same way, a lot of these prophecies were fulfilled the first time only in that one nation and localized place and region. But at the end, some of those dynamics and prophecies will be present globally. The Antichrist will have a global reign, and every tribe, tongue, and nation will be under his sway to some degree. And it says, you'll be hated by all nations, Jesus said, on account of me. That hasn't happened yet, although it's growing. And the last thing that maybe I'll have to close this video with is I see the signs developing rapidly in our earth about what the Bible predicts about the generation in which Jesus returns. Now again, I'm not going to set dates. I'm going to make another video giving you just a few more examples here, but that'll wrap up this episode.